Good morning, everyone. Everyone in the YouTube community and all the YouTubers. I'd like to tell you that I'm frozen. I went to the store and I'm telling you it's cold out there, okay? Even though I had my turban on and I had a hat on top of my turban, and I just had this sweater, which is a wool sweater. Wool blend, I guess. I don't know, whatever it is. It's a turtleneck. And I have on my little, identification stuff here. I'm trying to remember to either wear it or to keep it on my person. Like when I go out, I could, just put it in my purse or tie it, somewhere, put it, near my wallet or something, just in case. So I'm trying to remember that. And this morning I did remember it. I remembered it. And I had on my gloves. These gloves right here, y'all. And my hands didn't get too cold. You know what it seemed like? It seemed like my hands got cold after I got in the house. And then when I got in the house, I had on these shoes over here. I had on my Skechers. I didn't have my boots on today. I just had on my Skechers, these little Skechers, since they were right here by the door. And I went to the grocery store. I got me some water. And I got what is it, 28? What did I get, y'all? I don't know. Let me see. Can you see? How many is this? 28. It's a 28 thing of water that I put that on the floor of my scooter. And then when I came back, I decided to empty my trash. I'm doing everything at one shot. And so I got this little basket came out of my bedroom. This is a little basket I keep in the bedroom. And then this is my kitchen, my basket that I keep in my kitchen. And I gotta put another bag in here. And oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing right now, y'all. But anyway, I went to the grocery store. I'll show you what I got real quick, because I'm trying to make the video kind of short, because I know they will. I didn't get much because I didn't really need much. But I got me wait a minute. I got me a huge head of cabbage today. I've been on a cabbage trip. Should I say, lately. See that size of that bad boy? That thing's bigger than my head, and I had a pretty nice size head. And let's see, I got me some self-rising flour because I'm tired of the all-purpose flour. I was making turkey. I should have showed y'all my turkey. Turkey came out beautiful, which is what I'm going to have today. Matter of fact, I almost left the turkey in there in the oven too long, because the old girl went to sleep. Snacks. Munchos. Wurlitzers. 2 things of oranges. 2 bags. I got 2 bags of oranges. And the reason I had gotten 2 bags of oranges, got me some gum. That's all. I didn't get very much. But the reason I had went to the store in the first, another trash can I gotta put a bag in. This is the trash can that goes by my computer. The reason I had went to the store in the first place was to get the oranges. I don't know if you remember that they had the oranges, like they were 2 for, well, you get a bag. One of these, let me see if I can explain it better, because I'm still out of breath from doing all this stuff. You get 2 of these for $1.99. And these bags, sometimes these bags ain't got that much in them. 3. That one got 7. And another bag that I had got before had 8. And one bag had like 10. And now this one, which I wasn't counting, I should have while I was in that store, because they slighten you on the amount of oranges. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this bag has 8. And then plus 8 and 7, there's 15 oranges for still $4. And I still got oranges left from where I bought earlier. So I gotta eat these first. Let's see, that's 3, 6, 7. 7 more left from. That's the second time I went to the store and bought these same oranges. Like I said, they was on sale for $1.99 a bag. Who could resist? Not I, said the rat. And so the rat got up and decided, hey, we're going to the store because today is the last day for that $1.99 deal. And I still got bags, but that's okay. I got up, went up there, and it didn't feel cold in my house. And so, when it's not cold, but I heard the wind. I heard a little wind blowing out there. And I turned my TV on to listen to, what the weatherman had to say about this weather. And so I believe my TV said 40 degrees. I said to myself, no wonder it's not cold in here. It wasn't cold in my house. I could feel, usually I can tell when it's cold in here and when it's not. Like when it's cold outside. Depends on how cold it is inside. For me, I can determine how cold it is on the outside. Not today, though. Because I had my blanket. I actually had my blanket. I went outside. Where is my blanket? Oh, there it is over there on the chair. My little leopard throw. And so what happened, I had this over my lap. But what happened was, I was going to go out just like, with no blanket or nothing, even though I had the turban. I had this turban on. This is the one of those $9 bags of turbans. You can tell it's not made, it's poorly made. And, which I didn't care, but I just put it underneath my hat. Anyway, I had a wool cap on. And so I had gone out there. I went out as far as the porch. And I said, I better put my blanket over my legs, because I had on these. I had on these, what do you call these pants? Cargo combat camouflage pants. And so I said, I'm going to throw my throw over my legs because I didn't, put my leggings on. Usually if it's real cold, I put a pair of leggings on underneath these. But I just took the throw. And believe me, I was glad I had it once I got out there. And then plus I had a scarf around my neck. And then I had my mask. Of course, I had my mask. You'd be surprised that mask sort of keeps you warm, too. Hey, I was good to go. I was ready to wheel it on down the road, and that's exactly what I did. I wasn't gone that long, though, just because I didn't pick up that much. And I spent most of my time in the line waiting. I said, Lord, everybody must have had the same idea as I had. Come to the store this morning. And I stayed there and I waited in line. They only had like one cashier, open, live cashier. I always go to the live one. I don't do those self things. And apparently everybody else is doing the same thing I did because they had a line that was stretched almost all the way back to the end of the aisle. You know how long those aisles are in a supermarket? And so finally, I guess the store manager or the floor manager or whoever she is, she came out and, started open up a couple of more tellers. She opened up a couple of more cashiers. Why am I saying tellers? I'm thinking bank. Hello. And so she opened up a couple more, which made it, go a little faster. But I couldn't believe the time that I spent, which I didn't really mind because I wasn't doing anything and I was still sort of, and you can see my cheeks are still kind of rosy. They kind of, they're looking a little flushed, a little bit. But anyway, when I came back home, I said, I'm not going to take my coat off. This trash has got to get out of here. I'm just going to leave, where I had the scooter and everything ready to go. And so all I had to do is, draw string, get the trash and put it in the bag, finish filling the bag up with the trash from my bedroom and the trash from the bathroom and the trash from the living room. That's 4 trash cans, y'all, just in case you can't count. And so I emptied all the trash cans. Everything went into the one big bag. And I zoomed on down there to the dumpster to take it. And then after I got back on the porch, I realized, oh my goodness, this huge box that my bar cart came in is still sitting out there on the porch because I had planned to send it back to Amazon, which I could probably still send it back, but I don't know. I'm sort of getting used to it. It still looks busy to me, if they didn't have those crisscross things. You know, if it was just plain, it wouldn't look so busy. Ah, I could still send it back. I think until January 31st, I can send it back. And get one, you know, that's a little more plain, or just plain, you know, instead of having all that. And you know what they did? Let me tell you what they did. After I overpaid for this one, mine was $179. And by the time I got through paying for the whole thing, it was $191. Okay. And then I looked on Amazon again because they also have a black one, but I didn't want to overdo with more black in my living room. So that's why I went with the gold. But anyway, and I looked on there, and I'd be daft if they didn't have that same bar card for $189. They had went up $10. I was like, wow. But anyway, I'm not stressed about that. I probably just keep it just because I don't feel like going through all that rigmarole. And, you know, just to send that thing back. I just have to live with it and deal with it, y'all. Well, without further ado, I am going to say, have a good day, y'all. I'm in for the day. Trust me on this one. The old girl will not go out unless it's a dire emergency. I mean, it's got to be a dire for me to get out of this house again today. Because it's pretty cold out there. I'm up very serious. And it felt like the temperature had dropped when I went from the time I got in my house, got my trash together and everything, and then went back outside, you know, to go to the dumpster to dump the trash. It felt like the temperature had dropped because it felt colder to me. So, you know, hey, the old girl got some thin skin. I ain't going back out there no more. Okay, have a nice day, y'all. I know you don't want to hear me go on with my gibbering and yakking and what have you, but it's been nice talking to you. I have somebody to talk to. With that being said, I'm going to say so long.